Well, it may be several more months before the final decision regarding the West Bowl expansion at Mount Sunapee is known. One thing's for certain, there's no shortage of opinions on the plan. YCN's Lisa Cannell explains.
About 175 people packed the base lodge at Mount Sunapee last night, taking full advantage of the opportunity to be heard on whether or not Mount Sunapee Resort should be given the go-ahead to expand its trails as part of its West Bowl expansion. Most of the attendees spoke against the expansion, but not everyone, including Paul Johnson, who says the mountain and skiing are an essential part of who he is.
I grew up skiing. It's been not just something I've been doing my whole life, it's something I've been my whole life. It's part of who I am. My fondest memories are the times I spent as a child skiing here with my dad. You can't put a value on that. It's just something that just brings you together, makes your family whole. And that's what we did here at Mount Sunapee. And at Wildcat, and at other places too. But it's just such an integral part of my being to be part of this environment here. I ski a lot. I live here because the ski area is here. I live in the Sunapee area because of Mount Sunapee. I don't live next to Killington. I don't live next to Stratton. I live next to Sunapee. It's because I love the rural atmosphere that goes with it. The fact that we're not a condo complex ski area, which is fine. There's a lot of fun skiing there, but Sunapee is Sunapee, and we're going to keep it that way.
Kathy Hubert remains unconvinced of the wisdom of resort expansion, saying that the resort's ownership could change down the road.
And I am dismayed that your draft regarding the expansion does not address the ownership, the potential transfer, and sale, once again, of the Mount Sunapee lease. Your agency has been negligent in ensuring the proper safeguards in regards to who owns the lease. Since 1998, the lease has been transferred to 3 different owners. The last owner, Triple Peak, which also owns the Sunapee lease, the Okemo and Crescent View, sold their entity to C&L Lifestyle Corporation in Florida for $132 million in 2008. The C&L Lifestyle Corporation in Florida is currently the Mount Sunapee lease owner now. That is the lease owner, not the mowers. They're the operators of the subleasees.
Other opinions came in last night, including by members of the Society for the Protection of New Hampshire Forests. Elizabeth Lyons spoke on Mount Sunapee's ecosystem.
The importance of the Mount Sunapee environment and the need for its conservation was recognized over a century ago and led to the creation of the state park. Efforts to expand protection of the Pillsbury-Sunapee Highlands continue to this day. I know. I've supported the efforts of the Society for the Protection of New Hampshire Forests, as well as local land conservancies, to do just that. Areas on Mount Sunapee have been identified by the state as exemplary forest, including that infamous Polygon D, which the proposed West Bowl expansion would cut with a ski lift as well as a ski trail. Commissioner Rose's draft decision moves the trail, but still allows a ski lift to cut through this ecosystem, which the National Natural Heritage Bureau categorized as exemplary and of statewide significance. Such areas are rare and should be protected by additional buffers between them and any land disturbance. They are not appropriate for ski lifts or ski trails.
And at least one person took a historic look at the mountain, citing a pamphlet promoting New Hampshire skiing from 1934. That was by Fred Smith. He added a comical note to last night's gathering.
I brought a picture from my front lawn of the west side of Mount Sunapee. Out of everybody who lives in Goshen, I had the most dramatic view of the proposed expansion of the mountain. Deeply impacted in a positive manner. I strongly support the expansion and what you're doing at Dread. I'd like to see ski trails there in my lifetime. Been wanting it for many, many years.
Last month, Commissioner Jeff Rose, who oversees New Hampshire's Department of Economic Resources and Development, issued a draft master plan. The MDP, as it's known, allows for the West Bowl development so long as the state is given 260 acres of land at the resort to preserve as a state park. Still, the overarching tone from last night was not to allow private development on state or public lands. Once Commissioner Rose makes his final decision, as he works with the Mount Sunapee Advisory Committee, he will let the governor and the Executive Council know. The governor and council will make the final decision regarding West Bowl expansion. For YCN News, I'm Lisa Connell.
In our ongoing coverage of this issue, we will bring you last night's public comments in a news special. Tune in to WYCU at 7:30 p.m. Monday night, May 11th. The program will be replayed at 10:30 p.m. also on WYCU.